Hey, I'm doing TTW number 2. I'm kind of a little behind because I didn't know how to. I'm going to have to figure out how to splice and, do everything with my computer from my phone to try and, split it up into one video. So it's going to be a little longer than 5 minutes because it took me 5 minutes just to do the stupid refrigerator thing because I got so much stuff on it. Anyway, okay. My product of the week is kind of whatever because the stuff I cannot live without. This is my go-to because I am always TMI, too constipated. So my product of the week is Miralax. This thing gets me through the week. I cannot live without it. If I run out, I get stocked up. If I forget to take it, I am stuck for a week in pain. So this is my all-to product. Miralax. It helps with the constipation. It's not hard on your stomach or anything. There you go. That's my that's my one product of the week that I have to do. I'm going to put in the video at the end about the fridge. Hopefully it'll work. My favorite book growing up was, I'm going to turn it around, Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. That was my favorite book growing up because that was the very first book I learned how to read when I was a kid because I was kind of really dyslexic. I was totally terrible. So out of all the books they tried to get me to read, this one was it. It was easy, it was fun, it was kind of like if I was a guy, that would be me. A bad day. Anyway, that's my book. And as far as posters going up in my room, when I was a teenager, by then my dad would not let us put stuff up in our rooms. So I had one picture from when I was a kid that I just left up, and I had to have it up. It was my grandmother painted a strawberry shortcake picture in freehand. It was so cute. I loved that one. And so I made sure it stayed up throughout everything because my dad didn't want anything. Holes in the wall, you won't be able to sell the house eventually kind of thing. So I didn't have any posters up at home. But when I was older and I went to college, I worked at a movie theater. And I got posters you would not believe. Back then it was Mel Gibson was a big thing back then. I know, he's psycho now, but he was cute when he was younger. I had Lethal Weapon poster and a life-size standee of him holding a gun, looking all sexy. I had him in the corner of my room at my dorm. Freak people out when they walk in the door. I had him. I had, when he did the movie Hamlet, got that one. I had a newer version of Pinocchio on my wall. I had some cute pictures and posters. I had, you name it, from that time when Mel Gibson was up. That was about when all the different movies that came out that year, I had it. I had the one of Tom Cruise when he was doing Far and Away with his wife. I had that poster. Gorgeous. At the time, I was like, ooh. But, yeah, I wasn't really that big of a fan of his, but I got the movie poster. So that's about it as far as that goes. I don't have any inserts or anything to put of those, but at least I told you about it. Bye. Okay, here's my refrigerator. It's very messy. I did not get rid of anything on there to change it up to make it look pretty. So I'll start from the bottom, which is the easiest thing. I have a Fiddler on the Roof Broadway picture. I'm not sure, but I thought that was Harvey Feinstein when he was in New York doing it. I'm not quite sure. I got that at a Broadway Cares in New York a couple of years ago. And over here, it was some kind of weird sticker thing I got at a convention. I think it was like something hot, a hot coffee or something. I had a business, so I had all the mixing and how to do the quarts to gallons to ounces and everything for the syrups. Some crazy magnet for everything, Here I have, my house was clean last week. Sorry you missed it. It's kind of a fun little thing. I got something from the county and a recipe that I tried making that kind of blew up and got all hard and chewy and I couldn't eat it. So I left it in the refrigerator because I'm going to try it again, but doing it differently with my own little twist to make it better. It was so I can do a crock pot thing. And upside down my thing for mammogram because my mom had breast cancer, so I never put the date on there. Oops. Oh well. Don't ever give up on your dreams. Never leave them behind. Find them, make them yours, and all through your life, cherish them and never let go. I get these little motto things that I want to go and make copies of and do it. And here's my mom's favorite thing. Don't quit. It's got a long saying, so I don't know if I'm going to have time to read it all. I'm going to do it in segments so that way you can read it yourself. So it's really good. It's like her little motto, don't quit, don't quit. It's everything's going to be okay kind of thing. Never give up kind of thing. So there's my thing. So here's don't quit and the other half of it. So if you want to slow it down so you can read the whole thing. And a calendar from this year and last year, and another thing that we never filled out for our pharmacy stuff. Another calendar from last year from a lousy lawyer that we had. Another calendar from a lousy lawyer that we had. The same lousy coupons. Another thing for a mammogram. Another recipe we have sticking on the fridge. Nifty 50s. That's awesome. I love Nifty 50s. It's a great little 50s restaurant with hamburgers, loud music, and they make their own stuff kind of thing. And behind that is our tax guy's card. That way I can call him up next year when it's time to do our taxes. Over here, we got more goofy stuff. Another magnet of some kind. I don't even know. Camden County stuff. Oh, my messy above it. My refrigerator. Another coupon. And another affirmation. I'll move this down so you can see it. It's Dr. Seuss poem. Oh, hopefully there we go. So you can read it, and it's real funny and goofy. And here's the other half. I think that's it. I'll do it up here again so you can read it. And then down here. That way you can read it yourself because it's too long and takes too much time to do this. And here's another, it's like another thing that we found a sticker for to put on the thing to put on the refrigerator, and my mom had it had to take potassium, so she kind of wrote it down when she had to take it because this stuff is nasty and she really didn't want to take it. So I made her write it down when she's going to take it. So that's my dirty refrigerator.